You and I don't want to be a sheep, right? Sheep are dumb. He wouldn't say it last week because he's just nicer than I am, but I don't care what you think about me, so here we are, all right? Sheep are dumb, right? Sheep need the shepherd, not just because they're dumb, but because they were created to need that in their life. And so there were times when the shepherd would take his rod and strike the sheep. Why? Right? Like that scripture in Proverbs that talks about not sparing your child from the rod isn't a scripture to allow you to beat your kids. That's not the point. The shepherd loved those sheep, and he would strike that sheep because if the sheep associated walking that way with pain, they'll never walk that way. So God's going to allow you, right? We ended last week in Psalm 23. My favorite part of that is God will prepare a table for you in the presence of your enemies. It doesn't say he'll walk you away from your enemies. It says he'll prepare a table for you and him to dine at in the presence of your enemies. What's better than being with your good shepherd in the presence of your enemies? See, I think a lot of times we're wishing that our enemies would go away when God's inviting you to sit at the table with him in front of them. What shows the power of God in your life more than stepping right into the presence of your enemies, but with your shepherd? Because the scripture says, greater is the one who is in you than he was in the world. So if I step to that table with him, it's a completely different scenario than if I conjure up what I'm capable of doing.